This is the story of what happened when my younger sister was denied disability accommodations in Wrigleyville. If y'all been with me on here for a while, you know the story. About 5 years ago, my little sister fell while rock climbing at college and she suffered a spinal cord injury. She has 2 rods and 8 screws up her back. She had to relearn how to walk, the whole everything. She's fine. She's definitely had some struggles and there is some stuff that she will live with, for the rest of her life. But she's doing pretty good. And something we need to point out is y'all know me as being aggressive on here. Watch what happens when it comes to how people treat my sister with her disabilities. I will go to jail. So it's about 3-4 months after her injury, and she's feeling up to it. We're walking around. She's very slow. Parts of the day we spent with her in the wheelchair. But my family, really was my mom and my 2 sisters and I. We do this thing every Saturday after Thanksgiving. We go to downtown Chicago. First, we'll go to MSI, the Museum of Science and Industry. Who don't know, for those of y'all who aren't from Chicago, don't know the abbreviations. And we see their Christmas trees around the world exhibit. And then we'll go into Wrigleyville, and we'll go to one of the little pop-up bars. We'll walk around them. We'll grab lunch there. We almost always end up at Santa Baby. Now, Santa Baby was the name of the pop-up. The name of the bar, the entire rest of the year was called Bamboo Club. And if y'all aren't familiar with the name Bamboo Club, but you are familiar with Wrigleyville, it used to be called Deuces. But anyway, they totally redecorated. It looks like Christmas, and the North Pole threw up everywhere. It's part of the Christmas pop-up bars that are all over the city, especially in Wrigleyville. But for those who don't know, this bar is 3 stories. It is 2 stories that are inside, and then there's the rooftop. They do have stairs to get everywhere, but there's also an elevator. And my sister, being slow walking around, stairs really were not her friend back then. She's disabled. She has a spinal cord injury. She would go to the elevator. We go to press the button, and the button isn't responding. It's not lighting up. There's no lights anywhere. We can't hear anything. The elevator's broken. So I walk over to a waitress, and this is where shit goes south. So I turn to her, I'm like, hey, is your elevator broken? Because I've never heard of anyone turning off their elevator, right? And I'm like, is your elevator broken? We tried calling the elevator and it won't take us upstairs. Nothing's happening. And she goes, oh yeah, we turn it off during when we're supposed to get really busy. We turn it off on the weekends and stuff. We don't want people clogging up the elevator for people who don't need it. So we turn it off, for people who actually, and we'll turn it off for people who are actually disabled and who actually need, otherwise we try to get people to use the stairs. People who are actually disabled. We do know that people who are not disabled take the elevator, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. My sister's disabled. We need the elevator. Can you please turn it on? And this heifer turns to me. She looks over at my family. She goes, which one's your family? And I described my mom and my 2 sisters. And she looks over again and she goes, one of them's disabled? Yeah, she is. And she looks over at my group again and goes, are they really disabled? Are you sure about that? Bitch. So I just turn to her, I go, listen here, my little sister has a spinal cord injury. She just relearned how to walk. You can't see all disabilities. But what you can see on my sister is an 8-inch long scar down her spine from where she had to get 2 rods and 8 screws put up her back. And if you do not get this fucking elevator turned on right now, you're going to have a matching scar. And she just looked at me. She's all shocked. She goes, let me go get my manager. And I'm like, no, bitch, we're done. Absolutely not. My mom and my sisters and I left very, very soon after that. But I did get her name. I did call in a few days later and explain to the management what happened. She didn't work there after that. It I'd feel bad for, getting someone fired from their job right around the holidays. Nope, not this time. And now that place is no longer even Bamboo Club. It got rebranded. It is now some fake concrete cowboy country bar called Stolen Saddle. I call it the Bullshit Rodeo. I'm going to be there this weekend, or maybe this week. I don't know. We'll see when this video gets posted. I'll be there for the mac and cheese bar crawl. But good God, I almost went to jail that day.